fifth and final meeting of the season between the Knicks and the Celtics. Boston has dominated this season series. They are 4-0 with 1 to play, and away we go. Right away, Anunoby picks up Tatum, and Porzingis drops it into Drew Holiday, fresh off a multi-year extension. And Derek White comes from behind. Anunoby secures it. DiVincenzo in the corner. His three-point attempts. DiVincenzo up and in Tatum. And Porzingis, three-pointer is good. So Boston making their threes early. From the previous 4 matches against Boston, they're hoping tonight, even without Julius Randle, who's gone for the year.
Or the first 3 games of his trip averaged 13 points a game.
Brunson knocked that out of Porzingis' hand, and now Tatum thought he was fouled going in. Anunoby, shot fake, missed it. Anunoby resets it. Now Hart takes a peek. Hart knocks it down. Brown spins off Hart, and a foul, and
he's pretty darn good going right, too. But when he's going left, he's pretty much unstoppable.
Sam Hauser. Brunson crosses him over, takes the contact. There is Mitchell Robinson with a board knocked out of his hands. Peyton Pritchard wants to push it. Al Horford knocks in a three-pointer this week. 3 days, actually. What a grind for the guys in the studio. Here's Hart driving. Hart, straight line drive to the basket. Led by their offensive prowess. Tatum pulls a 3, got it. Right now, Knicks 8th in the league offensive rating. They're 9th in defensive rating. Celtics are 1 and 2 in those categories, and they get a 3-ball. So Hart, with his first made 3, he and DiVincenzo have hit the 2 Knicks three-pointers. Hart's got 11. Pritchard just pulls his way in. Man, he is strong, and did he just drop a too small on him right there? Hart cut off. Bogdanovich.
New York crushing Boston on the offensive glass right now. Not surprising. Mitchell Robinson was the leading offensive rebounder in the league.
McBride drives. He's looking for Robinson. Great play by Al Horford. Horford, nifty dribbling here. Tatum drives it, and Tatum with a two-handed stuff. Middle of the pack three-point percentage, the Knicks, is Bogdanovich with the reverse.
Their best post defender, but still a very good shot blocker and can switch out and guard guards on the perimeter.
Ooh, Bogdanovich is cooking right now.
Bogdanovich was averaging over 20 a game in Detroit. Got up to a slow start in New York, but playing great now.
Three-pointer is good. Brunson is fouled by Holiday.
They only gave up 2 free throw attempts to Milwaukee, and now they've only given up 6 attempts tonight.
Here's Anunoby. Gets the laces right and laces it in. Knicks have hit 8 threes in this one. It's Brunson. 2 to 1. He rises up and scores. Jalen Brunson. 0.4 left. It'll run out before a shot. Brown got off to a good start. Then picked up his second foul. Hasn't been the same since. That one's down for Kristaps Porzingis. As you watch this game unfold, Stan, again, it's important to remind everybody that for Boston, they have it all wrapped up here. DiVincenzo, a little turnaround.
Talked about seeing mini Jalen, and he would observe those one-on-one workouts and take everything he possibly could. And then Jay Wright at Villanova and the legacy they put together during his time there. He's learned from the best.
Who saw this coming?
I don't think anybody did, if you're being honest. I think people thought he'd be a good player. I think most people had him as a backup.
His left wrist throughout that last time out. So just to do some housekeeping here, the Knicks did challenge that call, and it was overturned as Porzingis running the floor gets the dunk. So it is Jalen Brunson taking his 3rd charge. It pins the 3rd foul.
Well, when he first got to the bench, Pops came over and he kind of gave him the "I'm okay" nod. And then the athletic training staff worked on his wrist the entire timeout. They were pulling it in and out of socket repeatedly during the entirety of the timeout.
Major League Baseball is starting up on TBS as well, as Hart takes it away but gives it right back. And here is Jaylen Brown. No problem this time. 25 to 21 in that stretch of 18 minutes. We're talking about when he came back on the floor in the second quarter. Tatum, strong move. Knicks won the season series over the Cavs this year as Brunson reins in another three. 36.
Well, the only reason Jalen Brunson won't get it tonight, Brian, is he may not have to play much at all in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a good point. He may be out there until he gets 40, and he might be trying to get it right here in the third. And the Knicks have the ball as we approach the 1 minute mark.
And Joe Mazzulla is going to pull the plug.
Jaylen Brown lays it in. Brunson has 20 in the quarter. And Hart lays it in with a foul.
Could still be fighting to see who gets the home court in that play-in game with Atlanta.
Precious Achiuwa, late clock here. He drives it, dunks it, just as the clock was expiring.
And the other three guys are all guys in their 9-man rotation.
Well, Bogdanovich has had a nice game tonight for the Knicks as well. McBride. Hauser with the rebound. Celtics are in a back-to-back situation too as Steve Mihailuk hits a corner three. Taking on Tillman and lays it in.
Well, that's the second time Tillman's been one-on-one on the perimeter and just gotten beaten to the rim.
Fires it across to Jaden Springer. Another chance here. Hauser got it. Hauser's got 8 in the quarter. He's knocked down a couple of threes, 11 overall. 4 to shoot. McBride gives it to Hartenstein, and a little jump hook is good. That's a nice little move he's got. Lost the handle. Hauser leaves it for Tillman. And he's on the bench with 39 points. DiVincenzo buries a triple.
Now only his second of the night.
Everything and more that Tom Thibodeau thought it would be. He liked the chemistry between these three great friends. But it's resulted as Hartenstein with a follow there.
DiVincenzo stopped right behind the screen. There was nothing anybody could do. Got to go over the top on DiVincenzo.
There's Pritchard now for 3. They're letting them fly at this point of the game. Last night. And they will remain in the number 3 spot in the East. With a victory here tonight, they finish up a 4-game road trip.